Imagine this. You're driving, focused on the road, and suddenly your child unbuckles himself and climbs out of his car seat and into the front of the car while the car is still moving. My heart dropped as I sat in the passenger seat in my car. My husband, who was driving, was in full panic mode. "This is dangerous! I'm buying a cane! He needs to learn!" Yep, those were the exact words my husband used. Sounds familiar? Ever feel like you're repeating yourself endlessly? "Don't do that! Stop that!" Only for your child to completely ignore you? Punishment, or hitting in this case, might seem like the only way. But research shows that it does not teach long-term understanding. So today, I'm sharing 3 proven strategies that I've actually used to stop my child's dangerous behavior in the most urgent manner, plus a bonus tip that actually works without yelling, hitting, or punishments. Hi, I'm Madam Han, a parent just like you, trying to raise a strong-willed child without losing my mind. If you're a working parent juggling everything, I know how hard it can be when your child just won't listen. Now, these are not just my ideas. Experts like Dr. Daniel Siegel, which I reference so much of, Dr. Laura Merkham, and Ross Greene have studied child behaviors for decades. Their work proves that connection, not punishment, is what actually changes behavior. So, by the end of this video, you have 3 science-backed strategies to get your child to listen, plus a bonus tip that you don't want to miss. If you're a busy parent looking for real solutions, hit that like button and dive in. So, the first strategy that I used was to validate my partner's feelings first. You see, my husband's first instinct was to punish. And honestly, I felt the same. But instead of arguing, I validated his frustration first. I said, "You're right, this is dangerous. We have to fix it. Let's figure out how." You see, Dr. Daniel Siegel explains that validating emotions help to shift the brain from reaction mode to problem-solving mode. And this works with adults as well. When your partner feels heard, it reduces the tension. You now shift the conversation from blame to solutions. So, before reacting, pause and acknowledge the frustration, and then problem solve together. Number 2, hold a family meeting. Yes, even with a toddler. I know, a family meeting sounds formal, but here's why it works even for toddlers. So my boy, he is 3 years old, and it worked perfect. So what we did was, we wrote the rule down. No unbuckling while the car is moving. Next, together with our child, we discussed and created a clear consequence. So, we gave our boy some choices, and we decided that if you unbuckle, we stop the car, and Mama and you will take the bus. Meaning to say, no empty threats, and make sure we follow through. Dr. Ross Greene's collaborative problem solving, the CPS model, shows that children learn best when they help to create solutions rather than just following orders. Why does this work? Kids feel involved, making them more likely to listen. Clear, predictable consequences build trust and safety. If your child keeps breaking a rule, sit down and talk about it together. Family meeting makes sense for us. Number 3, understand your child's perspective and redirect curiosity. Instead of flat out saying no, we figured out why he kept unbuckling. Turns out he was just curious about the car buttons on the dashboard. So we gave him a safe way to explore. We told him when the car is parked, we can let him come to the front seat. We even showed him the buttons, what he could press and what he could not. Now, once the car started moving, the rule was clear. Seatbelt stays on. Dr. Laura Markham explains that kids don't misbehave. They just have unmet needs. Redirecting their curiosity teaches them without resistance. Why does this work, you may ask? Meeting our child's needs for exploration without danger helps them to understand the rule, not just fear punishment. So the next time, before you punish, always ask yourself, what is it that my child is trying to learn? And then redirect them safely. Bonus tip: make the rules visual. This trick is a game changer. We used a stoplight system for our toddler to visually see what is allowed. How does it work? So, red means no go. Unbuckling seatbelt, touching dangerous buttons, no go. Yellow, ask first. So things like turning the aircon on and off, honking on the car horn. Green, go for it. Things like the window button or the volume button. Dr. Tova Klein, How Toddlers Thrive, found that visual cues help children understand rules faster than verbal instructions alone. Why does this work, you may ask? It makes the rules visible and easy to understand. It also gives our child some control, reducing defiance. So the next time, you could create a stoplight chart for common household rules. Kids process visuals better than verbal commands. What is the wildest thing that your child has done in the car? Drop your comments below. If you found these tips helpful, hit the like button and subscribe for more real-life parenting strategies. And remember, punishment isn't the only way. Connection, problem solving, they go a long way. I'll see you in the next video.